cut off the last video. Not sure how to edit, so I'm working on that. So I'm labeling it this is part 2. All right, so Nick has half as many songs as Mariah. Total, they have 4,887 songs. How many songs do they each have? All right, so the one thing we do know is that we're going to be adding Nick and Mariah songs together, and they have a total. That total is 4,887. Nick, what we do know is that he has half as many as Mariah. What we don't know is how much Mariah has. All right, so half M, so that's half of Mariah plus 1 of Mariah. So 1/2 plus 1, if you don't know, is 1 1/2 M. Or we can do 3/2 M. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, equals 4,887. And so this is our equation. We're going to multiply by the reciprocal. We're going to multiply both sides by 2/3. This cancels out. We end up with, I should have had my calculator. Divided by 3. That's 1. That's 6. That's 2. All right, so we end up with Mariah having 629 songs. Is that right? That don't look right. Okay, I got it. That's not right. So that number is reducing, so that's 1, and this is going to be 6. That's what that is. So this reduced by 3, and this reduced by 3, and that's how I got 1,629. 1,629 times 2. I'm doing a lot of math. That's 5, 12, 3. So Mariah had 3,258. So I can erase this number. And I have 3,258, right? And take half of that number. I'm divided by 2. All right, so this is how many Nick has, this is how many Mariah has. Add them together, you get 4,887. All right, it's pretty sloppy. I do apologize for that. But if you have questions, let me know. All right, and so I'm going to go to the next problem. We're going to write an equation and solve it. So you have a plumber. Has a 12-foot PVC pipe. He needs to cut into two pieces. So that one piece is 2 feet shorter than the other. How long is each piece? So you got kind of like a picture. One piece is going to be shorter, so this is going to be 2 foot shorter than this one, but it's going to be 12 feet long. All right. So this is the shorter, this is the longer. Adding them together, so you have x minus 2 plus x equals 12. That's really what you have. And so you're going to combine like terms. You have x plus x. So you got 2x minus 2 equals 12. Add 2 to both sides. I do apologize. I don't like making excuses. So divide both sides by 2. X equals 7. So x is 7. So your longer side is going to be 7. So this is your long side. 7 minus 2 is 5. Your shorter side is 5. Next, we're going to talk about like something that I really think, I think it's helpful. At the same time, I think it's something that would be like on a trivia problem, But you may use it for sure in like in I don't know, Jeopardy maybe. We're going to talk about consecutive. It's really just trying to help you understand how to solve problems. That's what a lot of this information is, especially with algebra. But we're going to talk about consecutive integers. Consecutive means next to, like right after, like 1, 2 is consecutive. Integers, like 1, 2. So integers are also negative and positive whole numbers. So, for example, 5, 6, 7 are consecutive integers. Also, -1, -2, -3 are also consecutive integers. That's written from greatest to least though. Now, x is going to be your first integer. This is my best color. I wish I would have used a different one. X plus 1 is your second integer. X plus 2 is your third integer. X plus 3 is your fourth integer. Because your first integer is 5, so it will be x. So this will be x, and this will be x plus 1, and this is x plus 2, because 5 plus 1 is 6. 5 plus 2 is 7. That's why that is. Okay? So if I said the sum of 3 consecutive integers is 87. Find the integers. All right. There are 3 consecutive. So 3 consecutive. So that's 1, 2, 3 consecutive. So it's going to be, we're going to write x plus x plus 1. So that's my first integer. So my second plus x plus 2. That's my third integer. They all equal 87. That's my equation. So I have 3x, because I combine like terms, plus 3 equals 87. That's my equation. Again, I'm going to do subtraction property of equality. Now I have 3x equals 84. Divide both sides by 3. My first integer is 3. It's 28. So I'm saying the numbers are 28, 29, 30. That's 17, camera 1. That's 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. There you go. First, second, and third integer. Now, we have something called consecutive even and odd integers. Second part of this is consecutive even or odd integers. Okay, so for example, even or odd 1, the next odd would be 3, after that would be 5, after that would be 7. All right, the even would be 2, 4, 6, 8. So my first integer would be x. My second one is x plus 2. My third is x plus 4. And my fourth is x plus 6. See? X, this is x. This is x plus 2. This is x plus 4. This is x plus 6. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 4 is 5. 1 plus 6 is 7. And same thing here. This is x. This is x plus 2. X plus 4. And then this is x plus 6. Okay? So, and then you also have negatives that work the same way. All right. All right, here's our question. Integers is 19 more, so we're combining the information we learned before, 19 more than 5 times the larger integer. Find the integers. kind of like going to one of those escape room games. But it can be solved. The sum of two consecutive. The sum of two consecutive. So you have x two consecutive odds. So it's going to be x, right? Plus x plus 2 is 19 more than 5 times the larger, because this is the larger part. It's the larger number. All right. So the sum of two consecutive integers. This is the first integer. This is the small integer. This is the. So let me put small, large. Okay, equals, because this is 19 more than 5 times the larger integer, which was this. So we solve it by saying 2x plus 2 equals, we're going to distribute 19, we're going to distribute the 5 to the x and the 5 to the 2, which gives us 5x plus 10. Remember, we solve what we can. We're going to combine like terms. Both sides by 3, x equals -9. So this is our smaller one. So -9 plus 2, right? So we would have to do -9. We have to replace this x with, so you have -9 plus 2 equals -7, which is a larger number. So the two numbers would be -9, and my larger number is -7. And we can plug that information back into the equation and it would equal one another. It would equal one another. All right, and that is the lesson of consecutive, even, and odd integers, as well as part 2 of the part 2 of application of linear equations. All right. Thank you once again for staying with me. I really appreciate it. Sorry it's so long-winded. Please make sure you tune in once again each and every time that you can to learn the lessons that I'm teaching. Also to give me critique as well, because I'm willing to learn from any and everyone that I can, because I want to get better as I move along in this particular journey. Thank you for tuning in to Driving Math with Mr. Glenn. Have a good day. All right, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. And that is all. Peace.